Hello everyone, my name is Nico Higginson if you didn't already know, and if you did, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going through all of my favorites of February. This ranges from like makeup, brushes, perfume, I don't know. Everything that I've been loving lately within the beauty sphere. I just kind of wanted to round it up to show you guys what I've been using. Not all these were released in February. I tried to kind of keep most of it to stuff that was pretty new, but there are some things that slipped in here that I've just been obsessing over that aren't like part of my normal everyday routine. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you love videos like this, if you love like weird makeup recommendations, tutorials, makeup history, all that. Subscribe and keep following for my videos. I'm posting like kind of sporadically, like Mondays or Thursdays, I don't really know. I think this is going up on Monday, and also if it is Monday, Mob is doing their 20% off friends and family sale, so if you've been wanting to pick up my latex and white eyeshadow, you can do that now. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm not really doing this in any particular order. I just have my basket here and I want to pull from it and see what I've been liking. First, I had to go grab this. This is from the brand Heretic. This is a perfume. It is Midnight Toker. It's a plant-based eau de parfum. Oh my gosh. It smells like smoke. The S word. I don't know if I can say that word on here, but like SEX. Oh, it's just so sweet, leathery, smoky, divine. I did like a more in-depth perfume video on my TikTok about this. Spoiler alert, I love perfume. I know a lot about what I like about perfume, but am I a perfume expert? No. So I don't know like the notes and everything, but what I can say is this is just sexy, sultry. It smells like a Berlin nightclub in the 20s. I smoke cigarettes, so this layers very beautifully with cigarettes. I actually find that I try and pair my perfumes with what a cigarette would smell like, because if you're wearing like a really fresh perfume and then you smoke a cigarette, it's just kind of like two opposites. Really warm, smoky, like sweet fragrances pair really well with cigarettes. So this one is definitely on the top of my list. It doesn't last the longest, but it is one of a heavier perfume, so it does linger. Like I can smell it on my clothes. And I know Heretic is all natural. Do I really care? No. But I find with some of their other fragrances, they don't last as long, but this one I have not had any issues with it lasting on me, so good job, Heretic. This was sent to me. Thank you so much for sending it to me. I really, really enjoy this. Next up, self-promotion. Okay, so you guys know I have a collaboration with Mob Beauty, or I hope you guys know. I have a video detailing all of it. I have my latex eyeshadow, and then I have the white. These are two of the best eyeshadows ever. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I spent so much time creating these. The text is the color of like natural latex pieces. I have like a latex bra and panty set. I absolutely love them, and the white I just feel like is super necessary. It is a neutral white, so good for like carving the brow, doing the lip, concealer, all of that. I truly love these, and yes, they're 20% off for the next, I don't know, I think till today. I think I'm gonna post this on Monday or Sunday, but I will link it down below so you guys can get it. Also with Mob Beauty, I have to give myself another shout out. This lavender blush, I have finally hit pan on it. It is my favorite blush of all time, but unfortunately it is not available to you guys yet, and I'm hoping soon Mob Beauty will ask me to create it. That's what it looks like upon initial swatch, but I just kind of blend it in, and it gets to this beautiful like purpley lavender that looks good on so many different people. I have it on today, and you can see it's much lighter when you powder it. Such a, I don't want to say universal shade, but for fair to medium skin, a lot of different people can use it, so I love it, and I created it. What should we do next? Sponges. This is kind of random, but one size. This is like their, didn't they call it their like infinity sponge or something like that? I do not normally like to buy sponges. I get the cheapest ones on Amazon, and I call it a day because, especially since I work as a professional makeup artist, I don't want to spend $20 on one beauty blender, but I use this on me, and when I tell you, it is so convenient because you have like 1, 2, 3, 4 different sides. You have all these different points. It is so genius because you can use one for like blush, one for contour, one for foundation, one for concealer, and you have like, you don't have to contaminate. I hate using like a single beauty blender because I'm like, oh, I don't want the contour to touch, I don't want the blush to touch. So this was just so genius of one size, so good job to one size. And actually, speaking of one size, forgot to include this. This is the Stage White Powder from One Size. It is just a phenomenal white base powder, honestly how I see it, a big white eyeshadow. I use it to brighten my face. I just put it here. And if you can't get your hands on MAC Shivering White is my favorite just because I love MAC so much, but if you can't get your hands on it, the one size is pretty much a one-to-one not copy, but it's pretty one-to-one. Like if you're not missing out if you don't have a certain one, so definitely check that one out. Really love it. So good. And I have a little keychain here. This is from Half Magic Beauty. They just released their Crystal Butter Lip Balms. Girl, they're in the shape of like a geode. What I will say, I have a couple of different shades. I really only like this white, like clear one. You see that? Look at that. Oh, so good. We're gonna have some frost and lipsticks and stuff like that. A lot of shimmer in today's video, but these are just so good. They're probably the thinnest out of all of these. They truly are just a lip balm. There are 3 other shades and they pretty much range for every skin tone, but they're super sheer so everybody can wear every one. I really like them. They don't last the longest, but again, they're a lip balm. They're not like a full lipstick, so I'm not expecting it to. Big credit to Half Magic for that. I think it's really good what they did, and I really like this little keychain they gave me, so I'm actually gonna throw that over there so I can I can put it in my bag now. I've been saving everything for reviews. Now let's do a lip liner. Here is the Nudist from Sephora, and this girl, I almost said the B word, is on thin ice because I hate the formula. I hate this weird gel like cream lip liner. It's shiny and I'm like, why is it shiny? Who wants a shiny lip liner? And I know I can powder it. I know how to make it work, but I don't want to. I'm lazy. If I'm out, I don't want to bring a powder with me so I can powder it, and I don't want my upper lip to look sweaty because I overline. But the shade of it is the best shade of a lip liner of all time. I'm like, we have a good place to swatch. It is a beautiful, like, pinky mauve, your lips but better, a cool toned lip for fair skin who have like really highly pigmented lips. I have very pink lips. Like there will be videos of me on TikTok where I'll have no lip liner on, like nothing on my lips, and people will be like, what lipstick is that? I'm like, girl, it is the shade of my lips. So for me, it's hard to find a lip liner that actually accentuates my lips and doesn't make them look like a whole different shade. Like I just got a lip liner from Makeup by Mario. Where is it? I got the shade Dimitri. And I'm probably gonna keep this just for my pro kit because it is a nice shade, but let me swatch it next to it. If I put it next to it, you can see, oh my god, let me find it, how orange that is. And when I put it on my lips, it just looks like a line of orange around my lips, which obviously I don't want. Now let's do a brush. This one has caused some controversy on the internet. It is a makeup brush, not a hairbrush. A lot of people thought it was like wiping away makeup with a hairbrush for views. No. I actually was doing a video about powdering and then I use this because I use it all the time and I was like, dang, I like actually made a clickbait video. But no, it is super soft. This is like what old Hollywood stars would use. You just kind of sweep the powder off. I use it if I'm applying a ton of powder. Does it really do much? No, but when I use it, I feel like very, very glamorous, very 1950s. It's from Krylon. I don't know if they make it anymore. I got it from Namies on the internet. Hannah actually got it for me for Christmas, so thank you to Hannah, but it's on Namies. Maybe it's still there, maybe it's not. It's from Krylon. All of this is in German, which I should understand because I have many a German cousin, but I don't know. Makes me feel cool when I use it, but does it really do anything different than another brush? No. Okay, next up, you guys know VISEART are my favorite eyeshadows on the planet, and they sent me like a million of these new mini palettes, and I just wanted to throw this one in here. Not for any particular reason, honestly. These are their Petite Fours, their new Visi Pros, and they have this really interesting packaging now where you can like slide it out, and now you have your palette here. I think it is so interesting. I depotted a bunch into like my warm shadows. A lot of them were warm. I think they have the best matte formula of all time. Look, that was just like one swatch. I'm just gonna do it on top of everything. Yeah, that is pigment. I just love VISEART. They're so kind to me as a brand. I also just love their products. I think I bought the Editorial Brights palette myself, and then they sent me some other stuff, but I have spent big money on VISEART, and it's truly worth it. Such an amazing brand. Great morals, great formulas. Love it. Just want to give a shout out to them because they sent me a bunch of them and they went straight to my pro kit. Also, more brushes. Speaking of people who sent me stuff that I really love, this is from Rose & Ben Beauty. This is their C41 brush. And when I tell you, this brush has become my new personality. First, look how big it is. I love the long handle. This feels luxurious. This feels like a pro makeup artist created it. This feels like somebody who really loves makeup created it. I'm gonna take a little bit of it. I've been using this for both powder and liquid, and just highlight the center of my face a tiny bit. I love this brush. So soft, easy to use. I really don't know what else to say. The fibers are really nice. You can use it with both liquids and creams, or liquid, powder, and creams, like I said. Truly just such a good versatile brush. This was sent to me, but I want to buy another one for my kid because I don't want to put this in my kit. I love it for myself, so it's staying with me. This, the Milk, I probably talked about it in the past 3 videos. The Hydro Grip Gel Tint. Milk did their big one with this. This stuff is so good. It makes my skin look amazing. I'm not wearing it today because I'm on camera and I wanted something full coverage. I went for my Kryolan TV Paint Stick, a classic. But this, if you want like hydrated, dewy, but healthy looking skin that doesn't look too makeup-y, this is the one. My one complaint though, I think they need one shade lighter, like a 0. So, because on some people this is showing up orange. Thankfully on me it looks like a pretty good match. But for anybody paler than me, I paint paler too, so I am a little bit paler than this underneath. You might want to try this out before you buy it because it may not work for you. But the formula, and I've seen the darker shades, they look really good. The formula is insane. Milk, like, this was 3 years in the making, and 3 years it was worth it. Let's go into Frost again. I have 2 here. These are both from Mom Beauty. You guys know I love Mom Beauty. I just talked about them earlier. This is the shade Paradox from, this is the shade Paradox from Tegan Rice. Love this shade. It's like a gorgeous, pinky Pamela Anderson lip. Like, look at that. Silver sparkles, but then you turn, you have this gorgeous pink. I love this so much. This is my favorite Frost lipstick formula on the market right now. And then we also have Hannah's. This is Frostbite, a like gunmetal gray silver shade. I like this more as a topper. I don't like silvery lips on me. I don't know why. For like editorial stuff, yes, but I really like the pink one. But Hannah's is great as like a topper. I'll mix it into a nude. Who else we got up? E.L.F. I've been trying a lot of new like drugstore, E.L.F, just a bunch of different drugstore products because I want to get into the drugstore and understand like what's good, what's not, and I've been just kind of dipping my toe in there. But what I've been super impressed by is this E.L.F contour. This is in the shade Fair, and it is such a good contour shade for the drugstore. I feel like a lot of drugstore brands don't get contours right. Now, is it the most cool tone contour ever? No, but it absolutely does the job. Sephora Collection still has my favorite contour, but I've mentioned that one a billion times. This E.L.F one is new to me, and I'm really loving it. And major creds. I didn't look at the dark skin highlighter, or not highlighters, the dark skin contour, so I can't comment on that. But the fair ones looked really nice, so I'm hopeful that the darker ones are also great, but I can't speak on that. Next for brows, funny enough I'm not wearing brows today, but when I do, I've been using the STILA brow pencil, the Sketch and Sculpt. It has my perfect tip. It is kind of, it's super thin, like you see it from the side, you barely see it, but it is like rectangular and wide, so it makes it really easy to get like a super skinny brow, super easy. I like the formula, it lasts well. I still powder it just because if I'm using a brow pencil, I like to powder it because they don't always last the longest, but so far this is my favorite brow pencil out there, mainly just because of the shape. It makes it so easy to do like my style of skinny brow. Also, if you have eyebrow hairs, it's really easy just to flick in some hair strokes. Love that. Where should we go on? Haus Labs. This, the Glassy Balm highlighter, they have such long names, I'm not saying the whole thing. Y'all know what it is. This has been so good for me as a frosted lip. I don't really do like glossy cheeks on me because I do really full coverage makeup and it tends to lift. I love this on the eyes, on the lips, sometimes on the cheeks, you know, on the body, yes. This shade is so pretty. They feel great. They last well. They don't pick up makeup too bad. On me, they do a tiny bit if I don't apply it correctly, so I just don't really risk it. I don't like glow on my cheeks unless it's like glittery, which I know some people don't like, but whatever. But on non-set makeup or lightly set makeup, this stuff is so good. I just use so much powder. It's kind of inevitable that any like liquid hitting my face is gonna separate, but HAUS does such a good job with these. I love the applicator. I just think these are really good for like pro makeup. These are all in my kit. I put them in my pro kit. So definitely gonna be getting a lot of use out of these. And if you sheer it out, you get a really gorgeous, like, healthy glow, which I love. Next, speaking of lip liners and cool tone pencils, I've been trying to find my perfect one. I'm doing like a little bit of a series on TikTok, and so far, Cool BFF from, oh my god, why did I say Sugar Pill? From ColourPop is in the lead. I'm trying to find some space to swatch. I have it right here, ooh, right there. It is just, I think so far is my perfect cool tone. I want something that's a little bit more native to my lip. Like if I put it on, you can see, it doesn't, it's like a good shaping lip liner, but if I put it onto bare lips, it's gonna look like you're wearing lip liner. I love how pale it is. Not too cool tone, not too gray for like my perfect lip liner. So this one definitely gets points. I just don't like that it's not a wood pencil. I prefer wood pencils. These plastic ones are really hard to sharpen. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize they can sharpen these. Also, for me, I've used the ColourPop lip liners before when they had the old packaging, so I'm hoping with the new packaging they fixed it. But my lip pencil, like the product fell out of the component, which you can't have that happening because then how are you going to use it? So I'm hoping that doesn't happen with this one. It hasn't so far, so hoping it stays that way. But if it doesn't, I'll let you guys know. Now, we have two more lip products. First, the Fenty Beauty, what is this? The Gloss Balm Stix High Shimmer Gloss Stick in the shade Ice Amethyst. Speaking of frost lips, this one is just so crazy. The glitter in this, so, wait, let me twist. So good. You can't really see, but there's like purple, blue with a lavender base. I love it. It feels amazing. It's hydrating, but if you put it over a lipstick, the shimmer will disappear, full disclosure, but by itself, so much glitter, feels great. I don't like the scent because it reminds me, it smells like a cherry slushy or something, but it reminds me of their plumping lip gloss, and that burns so bad, so every time I smell that scent, it like gives me a headache. So besides that, love it. Last, it's a good glitter lip balm. I feel like we're finally getting into an era where people can do glitter lips. For a while, nobody seemed to be able to do it. Actually, speaking of glitter lips, Pat Mcgrath, she had like a glitter lip kit a while ago. This is Elson 4. This has been like my go-to red lately. I think this is what Taylor Swift wears. I don't care about Taylor Swift, but maybe some of you do. Such a beautiful crimson red blue tone, makes your teeth look white. I really love the shade. And the formula of this liquid lipstick is really beautiful. Not too heavy, feels good, lasts well. The applicator's pretty easy to line your lips with and get a sharp line. Really enjoy that. Pat Mcgrath overall, some of the newer products haven't been really jiving with me as much as normal, but this is a really good formula and product. Okay, and I just found these. These are two lipsticks from MAC Cosmetics, Folio and Acting Natural. I just had to give a little shout out to these because they've been my favorite cool tone lips lately. Right now I'm wearing Folio and a little bit of Acting Natural. I just threw on a lip for the video, and then I did some Unearthly Cosmetics Khaki Lip Liner. I love it. So pretty. Easy lip combo. But that's it. Those are my favorite products of February. Oh, I just realized this was only for February. I'm like talking about this whole year. Those are a lot of the things I was using mostly in February. They're really good. Stand the test of time. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do these type of videos every month because I only post 4 times and I don't want one of those videos to be a favorite all the time. But if you want to see more of these, maybe I'll move them to TikTok. I don't know. We'll see how they do. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, any more products I should try, any recommendations for lip liners for like fair, cool skin tones. I'm really trying to find a good one. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Say something nice in the comments. I don't know. Go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all of that. But with that, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.